dip in this nice hot curry, and in fact this looks more hotter than it is. So this is going to be a kadai vegetables. All you can do is just scrape it off. Frying techniques, everything you can apply in a kadai so that Indian food tastes great. Make this gravy very tasty and flavorful. All the vegetables, they're perfectly cooked. In this kind of gravies, the taste is just awesome for the vegetables. Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef at whatever.com. I just bought a big kadai, so I'm super excited because, making food in kadai gives a very good frying techniques, everything you can apply in a kadai so that Indian food tastes great. Definitely the kadai improves the taste of the food just because of the way we add ingredients and how they get roasted. This is going to be a kadai vegetables. So for this, I'm going to use whole garam masala. Here I've got some peppercorn. I'm going to use some coriander seeds, the fennel seeds, cinnamon, clove, cardamom and mace. And also in this I'm going to add some cumin seeds. Once you nicely roast these ingredients, the flavor, the aroma from these ingredients is all coming out. You can add some red chillies, black cardamom. We have all these ingredients nicely roasted. Put this in a ding chick, and when this is slightly cooled down, crush it till it is coarsely ground. Then you can add in the gravy in the last. That will really enhance the flavor. In this, we're going to add some oil, and I'm going to use basically whatever the leftover vegetables I have, I'm going to use in making this curry. So first, I'm going to add cashewnut. It's optional. I just wanted to add some cashewnut in this. When these cashewnut start getting a little bit of color, then add onions, add some salt, and then we're going to let this color a little bit. In this, I want the onions to be slightly golden to give it a very nice consistency for this curry. When the onions are slightly getting cooked, we're going to add some turmeric and also some ginger garlic paste. So you want this ginger garlic paste also to be nicely cooked and fried well. We're going to add an ingredient that is going to give a very nice gravy for this dish. In fact, I do a lot of the times roasted chickpea flour, that is sattu flour, and then we're going to add that in this. Just take roasted chana, make a powder, and then we're going to add vegetables, toughest vegetables, I've got a lot of vegetables here. I'm going to use pumpkin, carrot, and I'm also going to add beans. These vegetables may take a little longer time to cook than the other vegetables. While they're getting roasted, they will also make sure that the flour doesn't get burnt. So just keep mixing them, and after a minute or so, we're going to add the potatoes and the eggplants. Even these vegetables, keep roasting. If there is anything that is getting stuck at the bottom in a kadai, all you can do is just scrape it off. As I told you, I've got a lot of vegetables left over. The Tindora. In this, I'm going to add some chili powder. The nice Kashmiri kind of chili powder to give it a nice red color, and also tomato puree. This tomato puree, all I did is take few tomatoes, put in the blender, and now we're going to cook all of this together, and you want these tomatoes to be fully cooked. Some oil has to come out, then we're going to add water and make the gravy. That's when this is going to be nice and tasty. Look at them. So slowly scraping and cooking. This is what you can do only in a kadai. All the masalas are all over, so add some water, and then we're going to cook in the gravy. And then we get this nice red color of gravy, and now you can increase the flame and cook these vegetables till they are very nicely done. And in the meantime, I've got other vegetables here like capsicum and green peas, which are pretty much you can add in the last 1 or 2 minutes. Make this gravy very tasty and flavorful. Because of the chickpea flour which was roasted and added in this, that is given this nice consistency. We're going to make it even look better. So in this, we're going to add capsicum. Make sure all the vegetables are more or less cooked. We're going to add green peas. We're going to adjust the gravy in such a way that it will look great. So in this, some Kasuri methi. See, the flavoring comes in this because of the Kasuri methi and some butter. Just take the Kasuri methi in this, pour it and add in this. In this, the masala, the coarsely ground masala, that should be good enough. Mix all of this. In this, we're going to add butter. This butter and the Kasuri methi, what we added, will give a very nice flavor for this dish. I'm just going to add some coriander leaf, and in the last, dilute the cream. And always, when you are adding to the tomato, I always suggest add some of the gravy in this. This is called as tempering. That means this cream will not curdle. Add in this and mix all of this, and you will get the desired texture and color and the flavor. Check the taste and adjust the seasoning. Last, add some more salt, and this is all ready to serve. Black kadai, you could not appreciate this nice red color, but now look at this, beautiful. All that Kashmiri chili powder and the masala is all in this. So you can use any naan or bread for this and just dip in this nice hot curry. And in fact, this looks more hotter than it is. So, in a lot of North Indian cookings, when we do in the restaurants here, a little bit of Kasuri methi and a little bit of butter can make any dish good. Whether it is chicken tikka masala or even butter chicken, we always, do this. Little bit of Kasuri methi and all that, and this has very, all the vegetables, they're perfectly cooked. In these kind of gravies, the taste is just awesome for the vegetables. The tomato, the Kasuri methi and butter, and those nicely ground masalas which we added in the last, excellent.